In the land of Israel, a great battle was about to begin. The Israelites stood trembling with fear, their hearts pounding in their chests. Before them, a giant named Goliath shouted loudly, his voice booming across the valley. The soldiers, once brave and strong, now hid behind rocks and trees, too scared to face the mighty warrior. But then, something wonderful happened. A young shepherd boy named David arrived, bringing food for his brothers. As he looked around, he heard Goliath's taunts and asked, "Why is no one fighting him?" The soldiers and David's brothers laughed at the boy's question. How could someone so small even think of facing such a giant? David, however, was not afraid. With a smile on his face, he said confidently, "God is with us." The king, hearing David's words, hesitated but finally allowed the young boy to fight. When offered armor, David politely refused. He knew that God's protection was all he needed. Instead, he took only his trusty sling, a weapon he had used many times to protect his sheep. As David walked towards the battlefield, he stopped by a nearby river. There, he carefully chose 5 smooth stones, each one perfect for his sling. With determination in his eyes, David faced Goliath. Though he was small, his bravery was as big as a mountain. The moment had come. David began to swing his sling round and round, faster and faster. The stone flew through the air like a shooting star. Bam! It hit Goliath right in the forehead. The giant's eyes went wide with surprise. For a moment, everything was quiet. Then Goliath began to wobble. Suddenly, he fell face first to the ground with a loud crash. The earth shook beneath him. The Israelites, who had been watching in awe, burst into cheers of joy. David raised his sling high in the air, giving all the glory to God who had given him strength and courage. As the sun began to set, casting a golden light over the battlefield, David stood tall and proud. David smiled, looking up to the heavens, knowing that with faith and trust in God, anything is possible. And so, boys and girls, remember David's story when you face big challenges in your life. Just like David defeated Goliath with God's help, you too can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Trust in God, be brave, and never forget that even the smallest person can do great things when they have faith.